Hello everybody and welcome. We're in Flight Sim 2024 and I have planned a flight today. It's going to be interesting. We're flying out of Princess Juliana's International Airport and we're going to be flying to Saint Barts. Now the airport at Saint Barts is a complicated and very difficult landing, so it's going to be an interesting flight going into that airport. But we're also flying in the DHC-6 300. I enjoy this plane. This plane's actually kind of fun. I've only flown it a few times, but the few times I've flown it, I've actually had a lot of fun with this thing. And I'm interested in seeing how this plane's going to handle that airport. Now, I have done some checking. This plane does land in real life at Saint Barts, so I figure, you know what? Let's replicate it in the sim with a realistic plane that would go to that airport. Let's go ahead and jump inside. Let's go ahead and turn on our head tracker. There we go. Head tracker is active. All right, let's go ahead and remove that. And we're going to also remove that for right now. And then let's go ahead and start her up. Let's go ahead and already kick on the generators. Let's see, caution lights, we're good. Taxi lights, pitot heat. We're just gonna turn some certain things on already. Oh, those were already on. Are they? It says off. I wonder if it's because the engine's not on yet. Let's go ahead and kick on the battery. There we go. We got some power going on now. It's been a minute since I've flown this plane, so this is going to be interesting. Let's go ahead and put the mixtures. Put the propellers to 0%. Make sure everything is good to go. And start right. Right engine is starting up. All right, and then start the left. Left is starting. There we go. All right, everything looks good. Straps on, nav's on, no smoking's on. Seatbelt lights are on. Lights are on, and beacon light is on. Just in case, we're just gonna flip all these on. All right. I think we're good on that one. Cool. All right, let's put the props to full power. Come on. And just make sure everything is looking good. I think we're good. Still got a low. What was this? I think we're good. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it if we need to. Let's just get in the air. It's been a while since we've actually flown something like this. Make sure that our flaps are looking good. Let's go ahead and disengage brakes. Go ahead and turn and start taxiing to our runway. But yeah, it's been a while since we've flown anything like this in the sim. That's why I'm looking forward to doing this. We're gonna start getting back into the videos. I know that I'm also posting other videos now, which has deterred people from what I can see. Did some, we're still doing more iRacing videos. We're putting up some a game that I really enjoy, Mech Warrior. I really encourage people to go check out the Mech Warrior videos. I'm sure you'll love the cinematics in that game. It's really, really, really good. Lots of combat, simulation combat. But let's get to the runway and let's get in the air. All right, we are coming up onto our runway for takeoff. Right here we are. We're gonna do a straight out takeoff. Saint Barts should not be far off. All right, full power. We won't need all the runway, not even close. And we're up. Pull back on the power a little bit. We're gonna bank off to the right. So this flight, we're going to be hand flying the entire way. So we're going, let me put the flaps back up, flaps back up. And that's where we're heading, right there. Not far at all, as I'm not paying attention to flying, about to fly ourselves on the side of a mountain. Pull back on the throttle.
Terrain. Don't sink.
I'm not sinking. Beautiful terrain.
Terrain.
Oh, so that caution light went out. Must have been because it was a little pressure on the as soon as we gave it the gas, the fuel, the power, whatever you want to call it, it just decided to go out. What is our altitude? It's not high. We're not high up. But yeah, we're going to start doing more videos like this, some general avionics or aviation.
Terrain.
But yeah, I've really missed doing this. Just been caught up with a lot of things with work, trying to be more active outside the house. Just all around, just been busy. but we're going to start incorporating more of this again. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna start incorporating more kinds of videos besides flight sim. Flight sim will still be like the priority or the primary videos, but I also want to do other videos as well to well, bring in other people. And I encourage everyone to check out those other videos that aren't flight sim. They're fun, they're cool, interesting stuff, especially the Mech Warrior stuff. Like I've said, iRacing, really encourage people to look at the iRacing videos. Some of those videos is pretty good because well, there's some really crazy racing. Either you're gonna see lots of stupid people or you're gonna see a stupid me driving. Didn't realize Saint Barts was that close to the island where Princess Juliana International Airport is. Really hope I'm pronouncing that right. Probably not. So I've had to dumb down my graphics in the sim because apparently the new sim update 2, I don't know if it broke things or enhanced things, but it is stressed out my video card, my 3080 Ti. It is way more stressed out now. It was not nearly as stressed, and now I'm getting lots of frame droppage. I don't know if it's just the SU2 is not optimized or what's going on. Getting pretty close to that island now. I'm also looking forward to that Apache coming out. Once that Apache comes out, there'll be a video on that one very quickly. That pressure light came on again. And as soon as I give it a little bit more throttle, it goes out. So I'm wondering if it needs to be like right there, throttle. All right, let's go ahead and find this airport. We're going to approach from the south side of the island, where a lot of the spectacular landings is. You get really close to the hillside when landing from the south. I'm also going to start doing videos on the 777 from PMDG. They have the 777-200ER in the sim, and they also have the freighter. 300ER is coming up real quick, and they also are going to be dropping the DC-6. I believe it's the DC-6 that's going to come to the sim as well. No, they're working on the 737, but since that's an old product of theirs, I mean, it's not like it's super old, but it's definitely a few years old. They're going to be taking a long time on transferring or transitioning that plane to 2024 capability. All right, so we're coming up on the island. Right there it is. Can we get this on the first shot, this landing? Trying to see if I can find the airport. Oh wait, there it was. I see it now. We missed it. So the airport doesn't go north to south or south to north to south or south to north runways. It's a east to west or west to east. So we need to bank around. We can bank around and then we can reattempt this. Or I shouldn't even say reattempt. We can attempt the landing on our first try. All right, pull flaps. I see the airport just a little bit. Full flaps. I believe this is Saint Barts. It has to be. Looks familiar. Let's see if we can get this landing. We need to be quick about it too on the reverse. There it is. We're lined up-ish.
500.
Oh, that hill's gonna bite me, I think. I'm playing with the throttle right now.
Minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Idle. That was an awful landing. That was an awful landing. That was a hard hit. I could tell that was a real hard hit. But that also is a very difficult landing. It's probably one of the more... Oh my goodness, this thing's leaning. It's probably one of the more difficult airports to land in or land at. I was coming in kind of hot. Flaps back up. So I noticed the new update. I don't know if this is just if I'm just now noticing this, but if you give this thing full power, plane actually starts shaking now. I don't know if that's something that I've just not noticed, or it's that turbulence wake that's actually causing that now. But I will say that's probably one of my more awful landings. But I mean, short runway, difficult approach. I think I will give myself a pass while I also destroy the struts on the plane. But that was a short little courier flight. We may do this one again but with a different plane, maybe the PC-12, who knows. But if you haven't already liked and subscribed to the video or to the channel, hit those buttons. Helps me out a lot. And I hope to see you in the next one. Later.